Buenos dias, todos. I hope everyone had a good night. Got some good sleep, got some good rest. God is good always and always. This morning, I'm going to get into the Jordan LeBron debate. A very much topic that has been hot for the past, especially this past NBA season. LeBron breaking a lot of records. And I feel it's, like I said, something I need to touch on because, and this isn't going to be one of my typical rants about things that I think are stupid. And do I think the comparison between LeBron and MJ is stupid? Yeah, I do. But I'm going to try to be more systematic and explain to you why LeBron is nowhere even close to being in the same category as Michael. I've never been, a LeBron guy. The Heatles years went to God knows how many games. Every finals game, home and away, was there when, Jesus Shuttlesworth hit the shot. And the people I was with, my cousin, I said, Jesus Shuttlesworth gets the ball, we're going to overtime. And that's what happened. So you could say that Chris Bosh's rebound and finding Jesus Shuttlesworth saved LeBron's career. You could say that Kyrie's shot saved LeBron's career, LeBron's legacy. There's many things that you could say. I don't think LeBron, I know he's hit some game winners, but, when it's do or die time, LeBron isn't that guy. He's not. So I'm really going to start. There's a whole lot of things with, LeBron getting swept. MJ got swept, against Boston. I don't have a problem with MJ getting swept by Boston his rookie year. I don't have a problem with LeBron getting swept when San Antonio swept Cleveland. Don't have a problem with it because it's all part of the learning process. And that's a big thing. Getting swept later on in your career, like a couple years ago by Denver, it's a disgrace. And especially when you have, Anthony Davis. My God, Anthony Davis, again, I'm not an AD guy. But, you got to say Anthony's got Anthony Davis. And to not be able to win a game is ridiculous. It's obnoxious. Getting back to the Heatles era, I love the Heatles era. The hate was real, and I love the hate more than I love the love. If you know me, mi hermano, Chetta up in Boston, those years were some elite level shit talking between he and I and the Boston guys. Elite level shit. You'd never heard shit talking like you'd heard between us. I will never forgive LeBron for the finals loss the first year when they put JJ Barea on him in the post. Rick Carlisle, I think Jason Kidd was on him in the post. JJ Barea. LeBron's nuts shriveled up, went into his stomach, and he became a woman. But again, learning process. LeBron had to come to Miami to learn how to win. It's that simple. Cleveland, you were never going to get anything there because, that's all you did was curtail, and everybody in Cleveland, oh, you want this, you want Maverick and Rich to fly on the plane, floor seats, and run the team. That's all it was. That's all it was. Dan Gilbert was LeBron's hoe. And you were never going to win anything there. And then, like I said, I love the Miami Heatles years. Loved it. I loved the hate. It brought me back to Chicago, the Bulls, Mike, Bulls, Miami, Bulls, Knicks, Bulls, Pacers, all those great. The hate is what makes you thrive. And everybody hated us, and I loved it. That's why I made sure I was at damn near every game. And then the progression of LeBron, you can look at other great players, and they all progressed. All of their games progressed. LeBron is strictly a drive it to the basket player. And that's, he does not have a consistent jump shot. a consistent, his go-to move is a step back three that, may or may not miss the entire backboard and sail into the stands. I'm never personally going to forgive him for the first year of the Heatles. That's me. I'm supposed to have another championship ring. Putting J.J. Barea on him. And I've never understood why, like the Lakers, Cleveland understood why you have to put shooters around LeBron, because he's not a shooter. He drives the basket and kicked it out, and that's what having a mind like Pat Riley did, was to figure out Shane Battier, the guy from Florida, Mike Miller, moving Chris Bosh outside. Of course, Jesus Shuttlesworth, even Mario Chalmers was consistent. Shane Battier, on and on and on, was consistent shooters. And I never understood why. I mean, I know that Pelinka and the Lakers are just, they're clinically stupid. Nepotism. I've got no problem with nepotism, but, Rob Pelinka got the job because of Kobe. Doesn't mean he knows what he's doing. He's got his head stuck up his ass 99% of the time. And again, he's LeBron's hoe. So is Jeannie Buss. So is Linda Rambus. All of them out there. Fucking the Lakers are, clutch sports Lakers. And LeBron. Again, the fuckery with LeBron about having Spoelstra. He wanted Spoelstra fired, but then last year when Spoelstra got the big contract, oh my God, Spoelstra. No, he's not. You tried to have him fired in Miami. It's one of the reasons why you left. Stop the fuckery. But, LeBron in general loved the Heatles years. But again, he is not the game developing. And I don't mind players getting swept earlier in their career because you have to go through the pain to get to the glory. Getting swept and not being able to win a game against Denver 2 years ago is just unacceptable. But again, progression of game. MJ going from a dunker to the fadeaway. Same with Kobe. And like I said, LeBron just doesn't have the killer. He's not a killer. Nobody fears LeBron. When Kobe walked onto the court, you knew Lakers were gonna win. Same with Mike. Same with Boston, LA, and Bird and Magic. You had killers, and then you didn't have killers. And LeBron's not a killer. He doesn't have that in him. LeBron wants to be loved by everyone. It's a fact. You know that, and I know that. It's just the personality. I think his personality is one of just, and it's okay. Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, Jason Williams. I think they're all donkeys. Listen, I think they're all penises, but, it's okay to say LeBron's my favorite player. Great. I'm not. Absolutely. Fantastic. But don't put him in the conversation with Jordan. Don't put him in the conversation with Kobe. That's you sound stupid. Like you need to wear a sign around your neck that says I'm stupid. I can't close an umbrella. I'll wear Velcro shoes. Stop putting, LeBron needs to be in the category of, God, I don't know who, I just can't even know. I don't even know what. He's a tier below. He's a top 10 player, probably top 7, top 8, maybe top 6 player. But that's about where it stays. I hate that he's ring chasing, because he knows that if he doesn't get as many as at least Kobe, he's cooked, and that's why he's ring chasing right now. But again, progression of game. I would have liked, and a lot of it has to do with not having a coach, right? And imagine how good, I will say this, imagine how good LeBron would be if he still had a Spoelstra and a Pat Riley. Doesn't have that, but he doesn't, and he's not going to. Nobody wants the Lakers job. The Lakers job is poisonous. The entire Lakers organization is poisonous. That's why you're going to get J.J. Redick. Oh, great, J.J. Redick is my coach. There has to be progression in the game. There has to be progression in the game. Get better, get better, get better, which a lot of it has to do with him never having a coach, let's be honest, except for Spoelstra and Pat Riley. And that's a big problem. That's a huge problem. But again, no problems with him getting swept, just like Mike getting swept early in his career. Later on, getting swept by Denver, completely unacceptable. So stay tuned for part 2 of my LeBron Jordan debate.